Alrighty y'all, welcome back to the Good Labs channel. Today is a little bit of a different video. Usually I'm standing up there teaching, doing different things. I wanted to make a very important video. Basically, I want to help you guys out when you're looking for golf clubs. What irons, what clubs, what driver should you get is the main idea behind today's video. So let's get right into this. I get the question all the time, what iron should I get, what club should I get? That general question. But the thing is, I feel like in my mind, you have to reach a point in which you're ready to get fit for golf clubs, because going to get golf clubs off the rack is one of the worst things I think you can do. I think you need to get a somewhat repeatable golf swing, get fit, and make sure the irons are to your specs. That's the biggest thing for somebody starting out and just getting into the game of golf. You guys gotta go to your local fitting center, whether it's PJ Superstore, it could be anybody. And as long as they can fit you, they have something to work with. If you guys go and just get irons off the rack, you're setting yourself up for a standard lie, standard everything. And sometimes you're not, it's very rare that you're actually a standard golfer, where you have a standard lie, standard grip size, all those different things. So my biggest thing when you're looking to get new clubs is to get fit. Let's talk about blades right here. So I have my Blade 8 iron right here versus more of a thicker cavity back here. This is the 221 Mizuno, this is the 223. These are both in my bag. As you guys know, my pitching wedge through 7 iron are blades, and then I move up to a little bit of a thicker club here once I get up to the 6 iron. So I wanna make that very clear though, guys. I don't think, even for someone at my level, that you should even be considering getting blades in like the 4 iron, 5 iron, and 6 iron. I mean, there's not many even touring pros out there hitting super butter knife 4 iron. So they're all hitting a little bit usually thicker, even 4 iron, 5 iron, and 6 iron. So for anybody out there, I just don't think it's smart to ever get all blades, even if you're up at a really high level in today's game, unless you're just super confident and you love the look of it. That's up to you. But for those of you just getting into the game, first off, like I said, get fit. Next thing, if you are just starting out, do not go and get blades. Do not do this. Avoid a very thin club like this. Once you mishit this, it's not gonna be good. If you mishit this club, it's gonna go a lot shorter than if you mishit this club, the 223 here. This is the main one I wanna talk about. This is a little bit thicker here, and there's more room for air. And if you're just getting into golf and you go straight into a blade like this, your mishits, which you're gonna mishit it a lot, everybody does when they're just getting into golf, your mishits are gonna go a lot shorter than if you went with a thicker club here. So, like I said, get fit. Next thing, do not go straight into blades. Get something a little bit thicker. When you're getting fit, whatever, they're gonna recommend clubs for you. Make sure you're getting something a little bit more forgiving when you start out, so you're gonna have more fun with the game. That's, at the end of the day, you wanna shoot good scores, you wanna have fun, and going straight to blades, they look pretty. I will say, like, they look beautiful. I love blades. This is my first blade set in my life, and it's been 10 years of me playing, and I finally just got blades. I've always had a little bit thicker iron, and it's been great. But that's my biggest advice today for irons and getting fit. Now, when you're looking into the rest of your bag, when you're moving away from the irons, you're moving on to the driver, the hybrid, all that stuff. That comes down to really getting fit for the correct shaft and like the size of your grip. So if you have big hands, you don't want a small grip where your hands are overlapping here and they're hitting. That's a huge thing right there. If you guys overlap and your fingers are hitting into your palm, it can cause a lot of issues through impact. The club may move. If you guys ever hit the ball and you feel like your hands are moving through impact, a lot of the times it's because the grip is too small and your hands are twisting. So you gotta get the correct grip size and shaft. So irons, I wanted to make that clear. They have more of a variety when it comes to head models, all that. When you get onto your hybrid, 3-wood, and driver, they're all the different makes and models. They're very similar though. I mean, there will be more. I feel like there are some brands out there that are more forgiving than others, but in general, once you get up to the 3-wood, hybrid, and driver, it really comes down to the shaft and getting fit for the correct grip. So those aren't as touchy to me as the irons. I think the irons are a lot more important. Obviously, you need to get a good driver shaft, you need to get a good 3-wood shaft, but the irons are something that you really want to get fit for, and make sure you're not out there hitting blades when you should not be hitting blades, because it's going to be hard to score. I'll tell you right now, if you're hitting a 4-iron blade, trying to hit it over the water from 200, and you're just your everyday golfer, it's going to be tough. So get some a little thicker. But the last thing, obviously your wedges too. Wedges are something that you don't get too detailed with the fitting process. Those will kind of correlate with your irons, your wedges, but that's another thing too. You want to make sure those are fit. Last thing, putter. Putter is a big thing when getting fit. Right here, we have the Good putter. So someone like myself, I like a heavier putter. I love a heavier club, and some people like a lighter putter. Like Garrett, I'm pretty sure he likes a little bit lighter. He has a more jerky stroke. I have a little bit of a slower stroke than Garrett. Mine is still somewhat jerky. He's like the Brandt Snedeker. He likes to just tap it a little bit quicker. So he likes a little bit lighter. I like a really heavy putter when I'm putting, and that is a big thing when you're getting fit, is the weighting of the head. But also, there are people out there that will get you dialed in with putters. I will say that. There, you can go to a putter fitting, and that can help you a ton. It will fit your stroke, because one thing right here, we can look at it between these two. This is a huge thing right here, guys. We just did this in the latest Good Labs, but look at this. This is, when you hold it here, this is more of a toe hang putter. When the toe hangs like that, the stroke is going to want to arc more, like this. It's going to want to arc on a natural arc. That is the natural arc of a toe hang putter. But when you come to a putter like this, a face bounce, this is my current putter right now that I've been using. It is face bounce, so the face is going to point straight up in the air. The toe is not going to hang. That stroke, you'd want to go a little bit more straight back, straight through. You don't need to arc it as much as a toe hang putter. So that's a huge thing that not many people talk about right there, is the difference in a toe hang versus a face bounce putter. That's a big thing for those of you out there that want to arc it versus taking it straight back and straight through. So, alrighty guys, so last thing here. If you are a beginner or you have been playing and you are looking to get your first set, we're gonna recap a little bit. First thing, make sure you have a repeatable enough swing where you can go get fit for the correct lie angle. You don't want your clubs too flat or too upright with your irons. That's a huge thing, so that's why you want to get fit. If you're a little bit taller, naturally you'll probably have your clubs a little bit more upright. It all depends on the person, but naturally your hands will come in a little higher through impact. You'll need them upright. If you're a shorter person, you'll probably need them a little bit flatter. That's one thing. That's huge that not many people talk about unless you get fit. So that's, making sure you get fit is a huge thing. You obviously need to have somewhat of a repeatable golf swing to get a correct fitting. That's number one. Second thing, making sure you get the correct model. We've said that a lot, but don't be hitting blades. And the last thing that I really want to talk about is when you're getting fit for your driver shaft and you're through, don't go straight into like an extra stiff because you want an extra stiff shaft. If you're only swinging it at 95 miles per hour, you're gonna need more of a stiff to the regular flex so you have a better kick point. If you go to an extra stiff and you only swing at 90 miles an hour, you're gonna hit it super low. It's not gonna launch. It's just, you're not gonna play great golf with an extra stiff shaft if you're only swinging at 90 miles per hour. So that's a huge, those three things there, guys, is just really big for anybody that's a beginner and also that has been playing for a long time. Even if you have been playing for a long time, this is still a big thing if you're gonna go get your first set of golf clubs and actually get fit. So hopefully that did help you out, guys. I really wanted to make this video because we get a lot of questions about what iron should I get, you know, should I go get fit yet? I will always say go get fit as soon as you can and you feel comfortable and you're ready to do so, because it's a great process and it will help you out a ton. But hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, slap that like button, hit that subscribe button. Till next time, guys, peace out.